Hi everybody, it's me, Shelly. So I had a book and I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to start writing in the book what I wanted to talk about with you all so I can be more prepared. But unfortunately, I don't have that book. So I am just going to go off the top of my head and hopefully I remember everything that I wanted to discuss with you all. First and foremost, I am in a state of depression. Well, not depression, I'm sorry, disappointment as far as the surgery. I believe it's been 10 months out, and I can officially say that my stomach is at the point where I can hold that picnic sized plate of food. I am so embarrassed to say that yesterday I took the children out to Haunted House, not Haunted House, Lord have mercy, the Hundred Trails. And we ordered food, and I can honestly sit here and tell you that I had 3 slices of pizza. Mind you, I had on a girdle and still managed to get down 3 slices of pizza. You know what? By the third slice, I didn't even eat the bread. I just took off the cheese and ate that. Um, and so I was really disgusted with the thought of that I can hold 2.5 slices of pizza. The thought of that was just disgusting to me. I was so upset. Um, I don't like being able to eat that picnic sized plate of food, even though it's far nowhere near where I used to eat. Nowhere near, absolutely nowhere near the amount of food that I used to eat. But just being able to say that I can eat 2 slices of pizza and not feel no discomfort is really disgusting to me. At this point, I believe that I wish I would have had the lap band because of what you hear. You hear that, because they can go to the office and see their doctor more and say, Doctor, I need some more saline, put some in me. From my understanding, that's what I'm getting from the lap band of watching videos and things like that, is that they can go to their doctor and take out saline or put in saline if they feel guess if they eat, can eat more food than allowed. So part of me is wishing I had the lap band so I can go to the doctor's office and say, you know what, surgeon, um, I can eat too much. Can you put some saline in me so I can stop? But I can't because I have the lap. I mean, I have the gastric bypass. So going into this, we already knew. Well, I already knew that I was going to be able to eat more than I, originally could when I first got the gastric bypass. I knew that. We know that. But now that I'm here at that stage, it's different. You know, it's you don't want to eat. You afraid to go back to where you came from, like 130 pounds. I'm afraid to go back there, and so thank God that I'm in a state of mind where I watch what I eat. Yesterday we went out, so it was a party thing. Let's get it in, but luckily, I watch what I eat. Otherwise, I probably would gain all the way back. So yeah, that's a little disappointing, and to be able to eat that much at this, the point where I'm at, I wish I wasn't able to eat that much. I wish my stomach, was as small as it was when I first had the gastric bypass. So, again and again, I know I say this in every video. I know you're probably sick of hearing it, but gastric bypass literally is a tool, literally, because your stomach will stretch. You will be able to eat that picnic size plate of food. When you first get the surgery, your stomach is about this small as this ring. Now it's just, and it stretches throughout the process. And so that's why you hear so many people say, well, they gained it back and blah, blah, blah. And you can understand that. You can understand. So it really is a mind focus. You have to stay focused on what you want to eat as far as choosing the healthy products. Stay focused on working out. It's just like you never had the surgery pretty much. You know what I mean? So I really, really understand that. Before, I probably was just saying it to be saying it, knowing just because people told me, but to actually be living in the process of saying it really is a tool, it really is. And I'm understanding that, and I'm living with that. It's literally a lifestyle change to eating healthy, so you won't gain the weight back. And I'm trying to stay focused on just saying it's a lifestyle change rather than saying, okay, I'm not going to eat nothing. Because you can quickly get that fear of, I don't want to gain it back, so I'm going to chew on gum all damn day and water and be a freaking anorexic. And that's not going to happen because I love food. But my relationship with food has changed, and that's what I'm focusing on, because it's easy to get depressed and say, I don't want to eat nothing, because you're able to eat a little bit more now. So you're going to be like, well, I don't want to eat nothing because I'm scared. I don't want to go back to where I came from. So your relationship with food has to really be sit down, and you and food needs to have a therapy session, and you need to put it in check. And that's what I did. But yeah, so I haven't lost any weight this week, and I probably know why. I mean, between the pizza and I went out with my mom, we went out to eat, and so I can understand why. But I'm not, down about it. It's just, climbing back up, getting back up, and keeping it moving. So yeah, other than that, everything is good. Still doing the water, the protein, etc., etc. Um, Working really hard and staying focused. Continuing to love myself, because you can't get back in a depressed state quickly. Or I'm not losing weight, and I have to keep reminding myself, like it's an everyday reminder. Michelle, you lost 130 pounds. Put a smile on your face. Again, because when I watch the videos and these girls are so small after 130 pounds, like I came from 400, so I have to keep reminding myself, that I did great, and I be so hard. I think I'm my worst critic, and that's terrible. So other than that, everything is good. I want to also talk about life after gastric bypass. Like we all know, life before gastric bypass, we was depressed, um, didn't want to do nothing. So life after gastric bypass, it's like, what do you want now? What do you want to accomplish? And it's so much. Like I want to travel. I want to focus on my non-for-profit, because I'm driven to giving, driven by giving, and so I'm working on that. And I want to travel with my children, Disney World, and just hit more of that summer, love the summer, the beaches and parks, recreational parks. Just do more with my children, my kids. Like that's what I want to do. I want to focus more on Michelle. I focus more on being a mom, because like it's sad to say, but when you're fat, obese, and overweight, and all you do is sit in the house, you don't give your children 110%. Like if they tell you they do, they're lying. You know what I mean? Because you're not focused. Like you're focused on self, and you focus on that negative part of self. Somebody's looking at me and having anxiety when you go out and don't want to go out. I don't have nothing to wear and blah 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 blah. So you're not giving 110%. And now I'm getting there where it's just like I'm focused on my kids. It's not all about self anymore, whether it's negative or positive. It's not about self. I'm not scooped up in my depressed mode, so I'm able to be a mom. I'm able to be a daughter. I'm able to be a friend, all the way. For esteem ahead, and not worry about me being fat and looking disgusting, and self-hatred. Like self-hatred is a disease. It really is, and it eats at you. Like it really is a disease, and that's the biggest thing that made me get gastric bypass, because I was sick of that disease. I was sick of being, captured by my own self hatred, and it's sad. And so I love myself, and I love the choices that I made. Um, and I just gotta work harder. I've been slipping a little bit. It's like when you get to that point of, oh my God, I look so cute, I can fit in this, I fit in this. You kind of like back down. It's like, okay, well, you kind of just, you know, forget about the whole weight loss process. But, it's like Michelle, you have so many more pounds to go. So get it together, kick it up a gear. And that's what I'm going to do. Kick it up a notch. I'm planning on hitting the gym 4 times a week. Didn't start, but when I do start, I will let you know. Hopefully, I'll be telling you I'll start it next week. Um, Happy Saturday. I hope all of you are doing good, doing well. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm about to go. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.